Welcome to our session, SUSE Long-Term Support, a comprehensive overview and guidance for lifecycle challenges. We will investigate the lifecycle challenges of modern IT and how SUSE can support you on taking the best choices to address your use cases. My colleague Jaroslav Kornilov and I have prepared a session for you. Jaroslav is responsible in the product management team for long-term support, but unfortunately he could not join me for recording the session today. My name is Harald Müller-Ney. I'm Senior Engineering Program Manager in the Level 3 and Maintenance Solutions Department. I will celebrate my 23rd SUSE anniversary on July 1st, and over this long time I have been always working on making you, our customers and partners, happy. I started in support, I moved over to maintenance. I was heading the QA department for some years before joining L3 support. In my current role, I strive to continuously improve our long-term support to improve your experience. Our agenda for today will be intense yet concise and cover the following key topics. We will start with examining the common lifecycle challenges faced in modern IT environments. Understanding these challenges will provide context for the solutions we will discuss throughout the session. Next, we will dive into the details of long-term support options available by SUSE. Afterward, we will focus on the lifecycle of major versions and how the LTSS options we have discussed earlier apply. In the final part of our session, we will discuss how long-term support can effectively address and alleviate lifecycle challenges. What are the lifecycle challenges of modern IT? In today's complex IT landscape, numerous challenges arise, particularly ensuring compatibility and seamless integration among your infrastructure, applications, and the operating systems. It's critical to establish a cohesive environment where all components work together seamlessly, supported by reliable applications and vendor support at every level. At SUSE, we understand the technical complexities involved and actively collaborate with our partners, including IHVs, ISVs, and system integrators among. Through our partner program, we expand our capabilities to address these compatibility and integration challenges head-on, providing you with a solid foundation for your IT environment. Next, supporting critical services while minimizing disruptions is a key priority for many IT organizations. SUSE is well prepared to assist you, offering 24/7 support options, flexible upgrade paths. It also provides various long-term support options tailored to your specific needs. These options empower you to optimize downtime, effectively manage critical and sensitive services, and ensure uninterrupted operations. Let's look at compliance. Compliance with regulatory requirements is another crucial aspect of modern IT. SUSE Linux Enterprise is designed with compliance in mind and holds multiple certifications and security features. These certifications, among including FIPS, DISA, and Common Criteria Security Certification. Additionally, our version-specific security and hardening guides provide practical guidance for securing your IT environment. Now let's delve into long-term support options. A little bit more detail. Let's first look at the life cycle of a general major release and the importance of service packs. The graph visualizes the life cycle stages of a major version, including general support, LTSS, and LTSS Extreme. When we refer to a major release, we are talking about a stable framework that provides 10 years of general support. During this period, you can expect compatibility across major versions, including stable APIs, stable system management practices, stable overall settings and configurations, as well as stable package and module handling. LTSS and LTSS Extreme will allow to extend the major version lifecycle up to 13 years LTSS and even 16 years LTSS Extreme. Within this stable framework, we release yearly service packs. These service packs introduce changes and additional features while still operating within a stable context of the major release. Each service pack is supported for 18 months, about 1.5 years, including 6 months overlap period. This overlap allows for seamless preparation and smooth upgrades, ensuring minimal disruptions to your operations. You can plan and execute your upgrades without rushing, minimizing any potential downtime. In the upcoming sections, we will delve in more detail in the life cycles of the actively maintained /11, /12, and /15, along with their respective service packs. By examining each support option in detail now, we will gain comprehensive understanding of how SUSE provides robust support throughout the full life cycle. Let's look first at LTSS long-term service pack support. LTSS extends the life cycle of your major version. It allows you to stay on the last service pack for an additional 3 years of the major version without upgrading to a new major version. Many customers choose this approach to fully utilize the system throughout the hardware lifecycle while maintaining the same major version. With LTSS, we enable customers to extend the already impressive 10-year lifecycle of the major version to a total of 13 years. Now let's shift the focus to the service pack and explore how LTSS can address specific needs on service packs. Certain situations may require customers to stick with a particular service pack. This could be due to an application stack that is not yet certified for the newer service pack, operational challenges you face within the organization or the data center, or there are other reasons that necessitate the stability of a specific service pack. To cater to these scenarios, we have created long-term service pack support, which allows to extend the life cycle of a service pack up to a total of 4 to 5 years and gives you the flexibility to even skip a service pack if desired. LTSS is an extension to your base subscription, meaning you procure LTSS on top of the SLAS subscription. During the LTSS phase, SUSE provides maintenance updates that address important and critical security flaws, as well as defects, ensuring the continued stability and security of your environment. LTSS is available for SLAS and for high-performance computing HPC. And it's as well bundled in SLAS for SAP, where we call it SPOS. Let's have a quick look on SPOS. As said, LTSS is also available as a bundle offering within your SLES for SAP subscription, which we refer to as Extended Service Pack Overlap Support, as SPOS extends the overlap support from 6 months to a 3 years period, providing you a total of 4.5 years on the same service pack. It's important to note that SPOS covers all service packs except for the last one. For the last service pack of SLES and SLES for SAP, we already offer an extended period of general support, ensuring that you receive the necessary assistance and maintenance. So in summary, with SLES for SAP subscription, you can enjoy a total service pack life cycle of up to 4.5 years, even without the need for LTSS subscription. This allows you to effectively plan and manage your SAP environment without the need for additional LTSS. But LTSS, long-term service pack support, is not the end of support options. There is LTSS Reactive to follow. LTSS Reactive provides an additional 3 years of support after the regular period, allowing you to extend the life cycle even further. This option is available for SUSE Linux Enterprise Server, SUSE Linux Enterprise High Performance Computing, and SUSE Linux Enterprise Server for SAP as well. It serves as an extension to your base subscription, like the pattern we've seen before. As the name suggests, LTSS Reactive is a reactive and on-demand service. We have introduced it based on the feedback of our customers and partners who required a longer life cycle per service pack to minimize downtimes and to reduce changes in their very controlled environments. With LTSS Reactive, you have the full control of your whole environment with SUSE Linux Enterprise Server. You can request patches for defects, security flaws on demand, ensuring that you only apply what is necessary for your specific environment. This level of control and minimal change is driven, for example, by governmental regulations in certain verticals, for example, financial services or banking in some countries. LTSS Reactive covers nearly the full SLES package set, excluding a few items like third-party software like fonts, branding, Java, and databases. During the LTSS Reactive phase, you can request fixes for important and critical security flaws, addressing the needs of sensitive environments that aim to minimize change and utilize the same service pack throughout the entire hardware lifecycle. This option extends the service pack lifecycle to a total of up to 7.5 years, with the exception of the last service pack. We come to this later. LTSS Reactive is available through your sales contact, so feel free to reach out to get more details. Welcome to the Extreme. Welcome to LTSS Extreme, where we take support lifecycle to a whole new level, unique in the Linux industry. Based on valuable customer feedback, we created LTSS Extreme for SLES 11 in 2019. This was just at the end of general support of SLES 11, the major version, offering an option to extend the standard 13-year life cycle to an impressive 16 years. So now let's dive into the two flavors of LTSS Extreme. First, we have LTSS Extreme or call it LTSS Extreme Standard. Sometimes just named LTSS Extreme. It includes the same package coverage as LTSS Reactive. With LTSS Extreme Standard, you have the flexibility to request fixes for important and critical security flaws and submit support requests for defects. So it's as well an on-demand solution. This option is available for x86, x86-64, and IBM's Z platforms, catering for the security and flexibility needs of sensitive environments. Now let's shift focus. Let's look at LTSS Extreme Core, the second flavor. This variant covers critical packages such as kernel, glibc, and OpenSSL. It is the same package set which is also covered by our live patching offering, ensuring that updates for important and critical security vulnerabilities are conveniently delivered through update channels. Think about general support or LTSS, so there is no need to request. LTSS Extreme Core is limited to x86-64 only, and it comes at a lower price point compared to LTSS Extreme Standard. It offers a cost-effective solution that provides solid foundation for your system. Choosing between LTSS Extreme Standard and LTSS Extreme Core depends on your specific needs. LTSS Extreme Standard is suitable for sensitive environments that require a higher level of security, empowering you to the full control and request patches tailored for your environment as needed. On the other hand, LTSS Extreme Core serves as a cost-effective option, focusing on the core components of your system. It's a good choice if you want to extend the migration period to a newer major version, especially when your third-party applications are not yet available or certified for the latest SLES version. By opting for LTSS Extreme either flavor, you can avoid intermediate migrations, compensating for any delays in your migration project, going directly to the newest version of SLES. And let me finish with, we are continuously working on LTSS Extreme for SLES 12 to better tailor it to unique needs. For any questions or inquiries, please don't hesitate to reach out to your sales or support representative. We are curious about your feedback, your demand to improve our solution. Let's take a little moment to review lifecycle status of the three major versions currently in support. SLES 11. It already surpassed its originally scheduled end of service and is now in LTSS Extreme phase. While there is no active development for SLES 11, it continues to receive support through LTSS Extreme, ensuring an extended life cycle and enhanced security. Moving to SLES 12. It's still in general support. It's currently at its final Service Pack 5. Also, there might be a few very selected enablements for specific cases. Overall, SLES 12 remains actively supported by our team for some more years. Lastly, with SLES 15, which is currently in active development, we are actively working on delivering 7 service packs for this major version and further extending the total life cycle. We investigate how we could extend the 6-year lifespan of SLES 11 and of SLES 12. We will provide our customers with continued support and innovation into the 2030s. Work on an option allowing them to stay on /12 SB5 until 2030. By continuously improving and extending the support lifecycle of our major versions, we strive to meet the evolving needs of customers and ensure a stable and reliable platform for your critical workloads. Let's take a brief look at /11 lifecycle. With /11 already in LTSS Extreme phase and close to its end of service in March 2025, let's just focus on some highlights. At first, based on customer feedback, we introduced LTSS Reactive starting with /11 SP1. Secondly, in response to further customer feedback, we introduced LTSS Extreme in 2019. This was coinciding with the transition of /11 SP4, the last service pack of the /11 major version, into the LTSS phase. If you are still using /11 and interested in updates or have any requirements to /11 service, please don't hesitate to reach out to your dedicated sales representative. They will be more than happy to assist you with any questions or concerns you may have. Now let's dive into the lifecycle of /12. We reached the last service pack release, as I mentioned. The general support for /12 SP5 will come to an end in October 2024. However, please note, we still have some runway left. We are committed to providing long-term support through our LTSS and LTSS Extreme offerings. /12 introduced a regular cadence of yearly service packs, accompanied by 6 months of overlapping general support. This approach allows organizations to plan and prepare for smooth migration without feeling rushed or pressured. /12 has a total life cycle of 16 years. This means that support for /12 will be available until October 2030, which is the end of LTSS Extreme for /12. Now let's explore the life cycle of /15, which is currently in active development. /15 SP5 is being released this summer, marking another milestone in its journey. You can expect an announcement around the time of SUSE. /15 follows a similar life cycle pattern since /12. We have the yearly service pack releases and the 6 months overlapping general support. Just like /12, each service pack for /15 is covered by our LTSS and LTSS Reactive offerings, ensuring extended support for critical environments on each service pack. In total, we are planning the release of 7 service packs for /15. The last service pack will receive general support for a longer period, followed by LTSS and LTSS Extreme, offering comprehensive support options for organizations with specific long-term needs. In response to valuable customer feedback, we are currently evaluating support options to further extend the total service pack lifecycle on /15. Our goal is to provide support until the end of 2037, which would amount into an incredible 19 years of support for one major version. This means that even the last service pack, /15 SP7, could receive support for 10 plus years. We are excited about the possibilities this brings and aim to share more details about this extended support options in the near future. You can expect to learn more about at the next SUSECon and stay updated through our regular news channels. At SUSE, we are greatly value your feedback, the feedback of our customers, as it helps to shape our planning and decision-making process. We encourage you to share your requirements on long-term support with us as we strive to write the best possible solutions for your business. Now let's look how we can use long-term support and help you with the lifecycle challenges. Should I stay or should I go? Some of you might remember this song. So what is the ideal time to upgrade to a new major version or the next service pack? My answer, it depends. The answer to this question is complex and depends on various dimensions of your IT environment. Let's explore these dimensions and how our long-term support options can help to navigate. First, let's consider security. Assess the type of services you run, the sensitivity of the data you handle. Are you operating in a highly secured environment, protecting your systems already? Do you need to differentiate on your services public networks or controlled networks? Understanding the security requirements specific to your environment will guide your decision-making process on security aspects. Next, let's look at application requirements. Does your application rely on an older version of SLES? Are there specific certifications that needs to be met? Additionally, consider the life cycle of your hardware. Does it make sense to align upgrade of operating system and hardware? Or do you want to upgrade both application and the underlying SLES version together? Or do you want to use a kind of tick-tock model where you separate upgrade of hardware, application, and operating system? This is your choice. SUSE is prepared for it. And as well, the scope of service provided by various support options is another dimension to consider. There are specific security requirements you must meet due to legal obligations or policies. Is your organization ready for an on-demand model, for example? Do you prefer a more proactive approach using update channels? Evaluate the package set offered by the different support options and consider whether the essential core set of packages aligns with your needs. As well, you need to consider certification requirements, e.g. by law, as well as policies, for example, compliances policies you have set out internally. And last but not least, consider additional dimensions unique to your industry, your environment, and your company. We provide various flexible upgrade options for SLES to make upgrading as smooth as possible for you. Let's look at these upgrade options. So our upgrade options offers you both upgrade within the same major version or migrating to a newer major version. While there are various options available, for the purpose of this presentation, I will focus just on a few key details. As you can see from the graphics, there are multiple errors each representing a different upgrade path. Key to note, the red arrows indicate cases where you only can offline upgrade. Offline meaning you need to reboot, you will use some media via network to upgrade, and your servers are not running. It is important to note that depending on your workload and application, you might want to consider an offline migration, even if an online upgrade is technically feasible via SLES itself. Our upgrade options offer usability to skip a service pack within the same code stream, migrate from different versions to the next one, migrate from different products to the latest release. Sometimes LTSS might be required, transition from SLES to SLES for SAP, and recently, if you use, for example, SUSE for your initial testing, preparation, development, whatever, it's also possible to migrate your SUSE Leap 15.4 to /15 SP4. Same will be valid for /15 SP5 and Leap 15.5. So in short, there are diverse options available. It's up to you to choose the upgrade path that best suits to your specific use case. Let me summarize the key points we've discussed, making it a little bit easier for you to make your decision. We have explored various dimensions, including use cases, scope of service, security consideration, and cost to help you make informed decisions. The best support option is specific to your needs. One of the key areas from my view, the balance between budget and risk. It is crucial consideration when you're choosing a support model. As support efforts grows over time, cost naturally increases. Our support models include general support, LTSS, and so on, up to LTSS Extreme Standard, are priced differently to reflect the effort involved in providing the required support. We understand the importance of aligning your support needs with your budgetary constraints, and we offer flexible options to help you find the right balance between cost and risks mitigation. In general, we collaborate with open source communities to address issues. As time goes on, we increasingly rely on our expertise and our resources to ensure ongoing support for a service pack. Our engineers conduct extensive analysis across the package set when the community is no longer supporting the older versions. We adapt fixes from the latest version to address the issues that arise, and if needed, we create our own fixes to accommodate significant changes in the upstream code. Additionally, we actively contribute our fixes back to the community. You can rely on us to provide expertise and resources needed to effectively meet your support requirements. It's important to evaluate the long-term costs, including hardware, migration itself, support costs, certification expenses when you make a decision. In summary, consider choosing LTSS Extreme Standard For sensitive environments that require a higher level of security control, for a cost-effective solution, focusing on the core components of your system, opt for LTSS Extreme if you require a very long life cycle. When upgrading, it's advisable to do so early. If your application are ready, certified for a new major version, go for it. The most cost-effective long-term support solution depends on your specific environment. Some use cases may benefit from utilizing the last service pack and leveraging LTSS Extreme for the longest possible support runway, while others may find it more efficient to upgrade from service pack to service pack within a major version. This really depends on your use case, on your workload. We understand the complexity involved, and our support offerings provide you with options to make informed decisions on your unique situation. If you have any questions or would like to provide input for long-term support demands, please don't hesitate to reach out to our sales representatives, support representatives. We are here to assist you. My name is Harald Müller-Ney, and I would like to thank you for choosing SUSE. We are here to assist you in meeting your long-term support needs. Thank you.